Hello, and welcome to another stream of Pokemon Legends Arceus Live. My name is Ectric, and we're here in yet another stream where we will be, once again, doing some shiny hunting for our shiny living decks. Hope you're excited for this. If you are and you've not yet liked the stream and subscribed to the channel, consider doing so you can catch every single one of these as they come out. Regardless, though, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are excited for this. We're going to be doing probably a bit of a focus on trying to get a shiny Eevee, because that's one of the ones that we need, like, the most of, and need to focus on most directly, but we also will be going for some other ones, so hopefully you are excited for all of this, and it should be a good time. Alright, cool. Just buy a bunch of those. Ash, thank you so much for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. And also, it is an earlier stream today, so very excited for that. I am going to be off for the next week and change, probably until like next Wednesday, if I had to guess. Basically, I'm gonna be busy. I'm not gonna be able to stream for those days. So this is the last one for a while, so I wanted to get it in before I'm off. So should be a good time. Can't do it tonight, so I had to do it now. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. Alright. I will, while I'm gone, hopefully have some good, a couple of good videos for you guys to watch. I have good travels, thank you. I currently have two videos already recorded, and they're in the editing process. My computer is being a pain in the ass with the editing software, and it's running real slow, so having a little trouble with that. I hope that I'm able to get everything done in time for tomorrow. I should be. I'm planning on staying up super late today, because I'm going to be trying to avoid, or trying to preempt jet lag as much as possible. We'll see how it ends up going, but we're gonna try our best. Yeah, so I will probably have some time tonight to do things, but after like, you know, all of the stuff that's I'm gonna be busy with tonight. Hence I can't stream tonight, but you know, like 3 in the morning I might be able to get some more editing done and finish it up. All right, let's see. Thanks, Camp. All right. Let's just wander around all of these. Why not? Try and get some Aguava berries. I'm running low. I only have 90 left, and I use 5 per thing, so I really only have like 23 runs left, or outbreaks rather. Think you will do some mobile streams to get in touch while you're away from your computer? No, definitely not. I'm gonna be streaming at all. I'm gonna have some recorded content going up that I will probably premiere, so that there is still a live chat aspect for those who are so inclined to have a preference for that. Ugh. The more I thought about it, the more I decided I didn't want to have the stream idea I had originally mentioned of it, like running while I'm gone. Did not like that the more I thought about it. It would be funny, but also too many things could go wrong with it that I would be worried, and I didn't want to add that as extra stress to me during my vacation. Ash, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Holy cow. Let's get some hype in the chat for Ash. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations, Sir Ralph McCutts, Natalie Cole, Joshua David, Blocks in Blocks, Dustin Graveleys, Doodle, Carlos, Kirsten, and Lucian. And, oh, Zed's mom. Congratulations to all of you. You now have access to custom emotes as well as the opportunity to create your own custom entrance theme whenever you type for the first time in chat. You will be able to do all of those things thanks to Ash. Let's get some hype in the chat for Ash. Thank you so much for your generosity, Ash. You are so, so kind. I'm truly appreciative. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we get to listen to Welcome to Our Club for the next minute and a half. Oh my goodness. I need to change it so that it only plays that, you know what I could do is I could, add it to my TTS program. I'll take out the notification sounds for, from, like, Streamlabs. Oh, this is a, this is actually a Guavaberry outbreak. But yeah, I think I'll take out the notification sounds from actual like CloudBot, but then I will add them back in my TTS program, and I will make it so that instead of playing it 10 times in a row, it'll just play 10 of the same file at the same time. So it'll just sound like 10 of them singing all at once in cacophony. I think that's better. Either an enormous outbreak or they keep breaking out the balls over and over and over again. Alright. Silver Fox, welcome to the stream. Got a shiny Eevee yesterday? Oh, nice. Congratulations. It's so difficult to get it in this game, unfortunately. So I have been struggling. I've only ever gotten 2 in this game, and I need all of them for the all of the evolutions. It's tough business getting shiny Eevees in this game. Obviously, you can get shiny Eevees in other games easier, but like the whole point of this challenge that I'm doing is to get a shiny living dex in this game, only catching Pokemon from this game, from this specific file. You're pretty good at that is? I'm pretty good at what? Unless you said something. Is there a message with it? I'm confused. No berries on that one. I've got the Superman theme song stuck in my head. Not that I'm complaining, it's a great, one of my favorite orchestral pieces of all time, but it is stuck in my head, so I will be singing it. I apologize in advance. Just had pecan pie ice cream with coffee. Ooh, sounds delicious. Hope you enjoyed it. Ooh, another berry one. Oh, damn it. Stupid big brother getting in the way of me catching the little brother. Stop following me. I feel like the alpha should give more of the berries than the rest of the guys. I feel like you should get like 3 for an alpha. Oh, that was the piano from the music. I was like, was that a really soft, like, shiny sound effect off in the distance? Alright. Yeah, cool. All set there. I caught 19 Pokemon. Neat. Have you failed a shiny on stream when shiny hunting in this game before? Yes, a couple, I think. My very first shiny in this game I failed. It was a shiny Chimchar, over on Romanus Island, and it was about to run away, so I threw a Pokemon at it to like battle it, and then it fled before I could throw a Pokeball. So I failed my first one, and then aside from that, probably the only ones I've failed are one or two shiny Abras that I could, like, I did the save and reset method, and they just wouldn't show up, so I saved too late, apparently. And then, aside from that, every other one that I've, like, quote-unquote failed, I saved beforehand and then reset and respawned them. So, for the most part, that method protects me, but I have had a few fails. Not too many, though. This game is pretty good about not having it where Pokemon are, like, impossible to catch and then also run away. Unless it's frickin' Togepi. In which case, just let me get this frickin' shiny. So I don't have to catch it anymore. Oh my goodness. Still got so much to do. Gotta pick out some ties for when I get dressed up. I gotta clean this room because it's so incredibly cluttered that it's not even funny. That was a shiny sound effect. Was that shiny Shinx again? Or was that you guys? No, it was a shiny Shinx again. I should make a collection of finding shiny Shinx in this very spot when I'm trying to find a shiny Eevee, like 5 feet away. Hey, we got a shiny Shinx. It's a day ending in Y, and I found a shiny Shinx in that one specific spot. Don't be fooled by my enthusiastic response. It is something that happens all the time in this game for me. Oh my god. And then there's an Eevee there, and it's not shiny because the shiny got used up by the Shinx. Ready for Legends Za? Yes, I'm very excited for Legends Za. I'm pretty sure I have it pre-ordered already, and we're good to go. I need to make sure, though. Ellie, thank you so much for being a member for 32 months! Stop going for content and getting shiny Eevee. I know, you're right, I should. I got a shiny Shinx, but that's kind of like the poor man's shiny Eevee. So, I'll just have to do the real thing. But thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for being a member for 32 months. Almost 3 years. I had to do the math. I don't know why I had to do the math, but I had to do the math. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely incredible sport. The great thing about what happened with memberships on my my channel is I implemented them basically like on the new year. So for anyone who got in early on the memberships, you can just there's like you can know exactly how far, how many months you or how long you've had a membership on my channel for, because you can just say, okay, how long has it been since 2023 started? So you can just go, okay, it's been 2 years, and however many months since January 2023, and that's easy. Who doesn't have a shiny Shinx in this game? I mean, honestly, if you need one, I have about 30 to spare. I pre-ordered both the Switch and Switch 2 versions of Legends just to evolve Pokemon that require trading by myself, like Alakazam. Ah, interesting. Interesting move. Now I kind of feel like I didn't. Because I feel like I didn't like choose between those two options. I should check after stream. Leave myself a note. By the way, I think you guys are gonna enjoy the videos that I planned out for while I'm gone, while I'm on my vacation. If feels pre-ordered. Saved. Okay. But yeah, I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like the videos I have. There's some fun ideas. Obviously, the Switch 2 version will have the higher frame rate. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Switch 2 version almost undoubtedly. But you know, I don't remember having that decision and then making it, so I feel like that means I haven't done it. It doesn't feel familiar. It ain't familiar. Kirsten, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining, and congratulations on that gifted membership. Gonna dislike it just to spite you? Hey, engagement's engagement. In fact, everyone in chat, you should go back to one of my old videos from like 2021 and just write a random comment. Just about, make it about the video, but like just write a random comment like 4 years later and just make the algorithm go, wait, why are people watching these random videos from 2021 that have like 7 views? Maybe one day I'll do a stream where we just all go to different videos and just pick random moments and go like, whoa, and react to them or something like that. That could be funny. Give me a minute. It's gonna be so funny if I'm gonna see because it shows the new the new comments regardless of the video in my feed. So I'm gonna just randomly see like a bunch of comments from like old ass videos. My fucking Animal Crossing videos are gonna have random comments from 2025. I'm gonna search around just to see if there's more berries that can be obtained. Actually, I'm just gonna do the ones that are like easily accessible, because I don't want to actually like keep searching for all of them, because I actually want to try and get like, you know, shinies, specifically shiny Eevee, or shinies that I need. But we can find ones that are along the way. Just got home from work, long day. How are you guys? Oh, I'm doing just fine. It was frustrating. I woke up and like, you know, got a little bit of a slow start to my day because I was like up late last night and stuff like that. But I was planning on going to the grocery store and just picking up a couple of small things and like a case of Snapple, so that when I get back from my vacation, I will have, you know, Snapple in the house before I have to go grocery shopping again. So I went to the grocery store and stuff like that, and then one thing I wanted to get was a little like one of those like little wallet stickers that goes on the back of your phone case. just so that I don't have to carry my wallet around the whole time. It's one less thing to worry about type of thing. Is done. Thank you. Thank you for the engagement. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I wanted to get one of those things. And when I tell you I went to 5 different fucking stores and couldn't find it, I did not think that phone accessories like that were going to be that difficult to find. Like, I went to the grocery store first and looked there, and I was like, all right, that makes sense. They don't have it. I went to Michael's. I was like, maybe it doesn't. Maybe they won't have it, or maybe they will. Maybe they won't. They didn't have it. They had like other phone accessories, like a tripod or something like that for like taking selfies or whatever. But they didn't have what I was looking for. So then I was like driving, and I passed by a paper store, so I was like, oh, maybe they'll have some stuff. They did. And so like I was looking in there, and they had like other random phone accessories, but not one of those things. And then as I was about to leave that plaza and go to the next place that I was thinking of, I saw that there was a Verizon store, and I was like, oh, they're bound to have. And I went in, and sure enough, they had like a little magnetic ring that you put in your phone case, and then a magnetic little wallet thing attachment that attaches to that ring. And I was like, perfect. So I picked it up, and I was gonna go buy it, and I was waiting, and there's one person in the store, and the one guy who's like manning the store basically is like talking to them about their about this phone that they're trying to buy and stuff like that, and like it's going longer and longer. I sat there for half a fucking hour as this guy yapped on about fucking random plans and like all of this nonsense, trying to upsell them on all this stuff. Eventually, I'm just like, I cannot stand here any longer waiting for this guy so I can go, hey, can I buy 2 accessories and have him charge me $70 for it? So I just left. I literally put it down. I tried to make eye contact with him and then left. I was so pissed. So technically that store did have it, but I was not able to buy them because there was no one to serve me for half an hour. So waited for half an hour and still didn't get it. Left. Then went over to like a CVS, and they didn't have it either. And at that point, I'm just like, F it. I'm just gonna use my wallet. It's fine. I'm just pissed, and I will go home. My wife was like out, and like I had left before, and I was like, I might make it back in before you leave, but if not, I'll take my own car rather than your car. And so like I was like, okay, I'll take my car. It's fine. And she ended up going to the place that she was planning on going to and getting back home before I got home, despite the fact that I thought originally thought it was possible for me to get home before she even left. I was so pissed, and then she's like, "Oh, why didn't you ask me? I have like I have a bunch of those from like career fairs and stuff." I was like, "You have what?" And she goes into one of the drawers, and she pulls out literally 3 of them. I'm like, why? Why do you keep this stuff? This stuff is like garbage that they give away. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, I'm not complaining. I thank you, but like, why do you keep these? So her hoarding saved me a bunch of money, and could have saved me a bunch of headaches if I had told her about it beforehand. But I ended up going on an excursion and coming back with nothing. But yeah, so she gave me 3 of them to choose from. I was originally gonna pick one that was like leather and stuff like that, and had a little like a little pull out ring for like a finger holder and stuff like that, which would have been nice. But it was way too stiff and did not. And I couldn't get my like the 4 cards I wanted to get in there very easily, and it was like gonna be impossible to get them out without like serious like pulling. So I decided to just go with my second favorite, which was like a rubber one. So now it's on my phone, and I am all set in that regard. But that took up way too much of my day, and then I was like really frustrated and getting more and more frustrated. So I was like, I need to just do something that I wanted to do. I need to not be like as responsible and like choose my time, because I'm getting really frustrated, and I'm just gonna get more frustrated if I have to keep like doing chore stuff. So I ended up sitting down at my computer and doing some editing for the videos that are going to be posting. And my editing software was running slow as balls. So I ended up sitting there watching the MP4 of like the recording and taking notes on when I wanted to cut, so that I could cut it down for like better viewing. And literally just sitting there with like a text pad as opposed to using an editing software, because my editing software was taking 5 minutes to like load when I scrolled over like 5 seconds. It was really, really frustrating. So it did not decompress nearly as much as I wanted to. And then I went and started packing, and that was frustrating because my wife is insisting that we not bring checked luggage. She wants to do it all in carry-ons, and I'm like, it would be so much easier if we had more space, but okay. So I'm sitting here sweating my ass off trying to shove as much clothing as I can into a small bag. So ended up being not as a more stressful day than I would have liked to, and I still have a bunch to do. But she went out with some friends this evening to hang out and do a little bit of shopping and stuff like that. So I am going. I got some good time to stream, and then afterwards I'm gonna probably eat some dinner and do some record one more video for next week, and then do a bunch of editing. And I'm probably gonna be meeting online with some friends to like discuss some stuff for the wedding that I have next month. Travel light, baby, travel light. I mean, I'm trying my best, but there's only so much you can do because our itinerary is like requiring a lot of different types of clothing. So it's tough to pack light when I need to like pack variety. But I am doing my best. And it is against my nature to pack light, so I'm already doing better than I usually do. Because like normally I would like I could fill like a checked luggage for like a 3-day trip if I'm like packing like safely, where I'm like, okay, I'm going to pack. You know what? I'm gonna do this one. See if I can't get a Togepi or something like that. But yeah, if I'm packing safely and like preparing for like any inevitability, I can fill like a whole checked luggage for like a 3-day trip. So packing light for a week-long trip is harder. All right, let's see. Bam. I don't need any of these. Unfortunate. Oh well. Did you catch them all, son? But yeah, that has been my day. That is my worries, my deepest, darkest secrets, I guess. I don't know. Let's go back for some more Eevees. By the way, if any of you have a suggestion for something that you'd want to see as a video in the next week while I'm gone, that can be done tonight, throw them my way. I'm willing to audible on what my current plan is to something if it would be more a more preferable choice for people. Because I have two videos already recorded, and then I want to do one more, at 1 or 2 more, depending on how the editing process goes for those first 2. Because the easier to edit one is taking forever, unfortunately. So let's see. Let's go for Bergmite. I wanna get that one done. I wanna not have to worry about going to the Icelands ever again. If I get Bergmite, I literally have no reason to ever go there again. And it'll be wonderful. Unless I want to, like, specifically just shiny hunt for shiny hunting's sake, but... You know. Ugh. No Bergmite. But I will go for these so I can get more berries to replenish. Because you gotta replenish. And maybe, who knows, we'll pass by the random spawn Bergmite and one of those will be shiny. Just randomly. Just go past here and go here, bring, as a Bergmite pops into view off in the distance. Really? Got you. Damn it. Really? That's it? Damn. Thought that would last longer. I hear that every night. Gotta go get dinner, but so excited. New puppy is on Friday. Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy for you. It's very possible that once all of the travel shenanigans are over, for the year, we might be getting a second dog. So, my wife definitely wants one, and I also would like one, but I also want to be like smart about it logistically. So, I know that excitement. I got, I think Lola might be behind me right now. I'm not sure. I'm not for certain, and I kind of don't want to check just in case. She is there, and then I get it all excited. Oh God! Oh, she's not there. Never mind. She's off in the distance. Oh, you know what? She's outside. I need to let her in. Why be smart when second dog? That's true. But alternatively, I could do both. I could be smart and then second dog. It's like having 2 marshmallows if I wait a minute versus 1 marshmallow if I go right now. I'm gonna go let the dog in because she was like insistent on going outside, but I also don't want to leave her out there for like a long time, so I'll be right back. Enjoy. Actually, you know what? Let's do a quick ad break. I'm supposed to do that, right? Anyway, it's gonna be a bit early, but I'm gonna go grab the dog. I'll be right back. It'll be very short, so 1 minute, and I'll be back. Fucking loser. Oh, let's go. Cavity is our gold bat. It's a Zubat, not gold. It is a gold bat, I'm pretty sure. It's a gold bat. Oh, God, search up Zubat in Google, please. What? I swear, if it actually is a Zubat, I'm gonna be so upset. But I need to prove this. Golbat. I'm gonna go freaking nuts.
A few moments later.
Lifelong argument has finally been settled. Hey, look, a Zubat. I wonder who the big bad's gonna be in this. I feel like there's gonna be some sort of twist of like someone being evil, turning out to be evil. I don't think it'll be the professor. He seems way too like good-hearted and kind. I feel like you're gonna be made to think it's one of the clan leaders, but it's not gonna be. It could be Kamado. That could be interesting, or it could be the guy that like constantly just talks about plates with us. That feels like it could be something like that. I think his name is like Volo or something. I'm not sure. We'll have to see, but I feel like it's gonna be a twist villain at some point. At some point, someone's gonna end up. It's gonna turn out that they were behind the scenes doing something, or they're gonna see the legendary Pokemon and be like, I want to use this legendary Pokemon for my own gains and stuff like that. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. It turns out she was not outside; she was inside, so I let her out. So I will have to go back out and grab her again. But she had been really excited to go outside when I was starting, and apparently I thought I had let her out and was like, I'll just let her in a few minutes in stream, and so that's what I did. But it turns out I had decided, no, I'm not going to let her out, and she's just going to hang out with me. And then she didn't, and then made me think she was outside. Cool. But yeah, so that's the plan is to now go grab her in, maybe like 20 minutes. Remind me that Lola's outside. Fragger, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. It has been a little bit. Hope you've been well. I have a feeling we're gonna see some new or some old faces that haven't been around in a while because of the early stream. What is the shiny that you got? Amanda, welcome to the stream as well. It was a Shinx. It was a Shinx. I've gotten about 30 of them in the exact spot. I can show you because I'm going to be going there in a second. I call them Eevee loops because there's like a couple of sections on this map, like here, and here are like all where the EVs can spawn. So I just like loop between them real quick, and while I'm going there from this camp, every single time there's a shiny Shinx right around here, and I think I've gotten like 4 or 5 of them at this point that have been shiny in this specific spot. Like not even just shiny Shinx on its own, shiny Shinx from this location. It's so many. So I got another one of those. So I was super excited and like, craziest reaction to a shiny ever. It was like right over here. It would have been so funny if I got another one right there. It would have been so funny. Oh my god. Oh well. What's your opinion on Mega Kalos starters? I have seen them. I think that Delphox's is really awesome. I love the witch vibe. I think I'm gonna go with Delphox on my playthrough in Za. Obviously, it's not gonna be like, it's not gonna be the starter because they have the Meganium, Tepit or Embor, and what's the third one? For Alligator, I think, are the 3. So I'm gonna go with Meganium for like my actual starter, but it's I'm gonna probably pick Delphox as like my. I'm assuming they're gonna do the same thing that Gen 6 did, where they give you like a secondary starter at some part through the game, and I'm probably gonna pick Delphox. But yeah, so that's gonna be my plan. I also really love the Mega for Greninja. I love the like helicopter thing. It's so fun. And then I don't remember. Oh right, Chestnut. Chestnut is like one of my least favorite Pokemon in general. It's just I just don't understand why it is the way it is. And it's Mega is more of the same. It would have taken a lot for the Mega to like make me like Chestnut, and it did none of that. Like it's like a boring Mega on its own, and it's already a bad Pokemon, so they just made more bad, in my opinion. I remember when Za first got revealed, like late 2023 or something, asking you about it. I believe that happened. I don't. I remember people like bringing it up when it happened. But I don't remember you specifically bringing it up. But yeah, very excited for that game. Very much looking forward to it. I'm very happy that it's coming out after all of my like travel nonsense and such. I'm very excited to be able to have a little bit of a quieter time when it's coming out, so I can just kind of stream it more regularly without having to worry about constantly interrupting the story and stuff like that for, oh, I'm going to this place and I've got this going on and stuff like that. The only thing that's going to be happening is I'm going to be I think I mentioned this, but I'm going to be getting a minor surgery. So I'm going to be I might have a couple days where I don't stream there just to you know, not even recover, because it's very, very minor. But there might be a day or two where it's going to be in a visible spot where it was, so I don't know, depending on how bad the scar is from the thing, I might need a couple days to get it so that it is not an eyesore. But we'll see. Then again, I might just stream throughout it. What's the surgery for, if you don't mind me asking? I need to get I had a bump on my head removed a few months ago, and they need to get rid of the base of it so that it doesn't grow back, essentially. It's a very, very not mild, but a very, very slow growing cancer. So it's, you know, it's not anywhere near threatening to me or anything like that, but they do want to get rid of it and make sure they got all of it when they got rid of it a couple months ago. So yeah, cancer removal, exactly. Will they have to shave it? Probably. I'm not sure exactly what the procedure is for how much they're going to shave and stuff like that, but they are probably going to have to, at least around the area, shave it. New horde, really? Wish I had jet balls. Okay, have him come over here. And stay in the ball now. Imagine coming back to find me completely bald. It's possible. I doubt they're going to have to go that far, but it is possible that they're like, oh, this isn't an awkward enough spot that they're like, it's probably better to just shave it all. And then imagine it's the even more awkward bit of it turns out that I can't grow it back. And then I'm actually bald. I already call myself a proud bald man because I have a small spot on my head that's no longer growing hair actively. It's I'm not bald, to be clear, but it's enough that I'm kind of jump scared by it a little bit. So I joke that I'm a proud bald man. But imagine I'm actually bald. No, don't jump into it, you moron. Really? This is taking a while. These guys are annoying. Can confirm. Show us the bald spot? Hold on. This guy's being a dick. He's being anti-bald. Cancel him. Once this guy's caught, I will show it to you. There we go. And perfect. Yeah, there. And I think the part of the problem is the lights that I have in here like accentuate it, because like I think the hair there, it's not like completely gone, it's just like thinner, so it like so it's also like lighter, and the light kind of washes it out. So like I think that it's probably partially that it's just like a thinner amount of hair, and like the hair is like lighter. So when I have the the large amount of lights just shining down on my head, it makes it look like it's just all scalp. But I remember a couple months ago, just like I was like recording something, and I like looked down, and like I looked at the screen while I was like kind of like this. I was like on my phone, and I kind of just looked up at the screen, and I saw the camera, and I was like, do I have a bald spot? And I like looked at it more. I was like, oh my god, I have a bald spot. Not the end of the world. It's honestly, I feel like I could pull off the bald look if I had to, but it was something where I was like, oh, it's not in my current self perception, so it was surprising. All right. Anti-bald Rotom, he hates going to the barber shop because he doesn't want to risk it. It was bad though. It was a bit bad though because I was last time I got a haircut, I had the bumps, so I was like holding off until after I got the procedure to remove it, so that before I got a haircut, because I didn't want to have like a scar there while I was getting a haircut and stuff like that. So I like waited a while after I got the procedure before I got a haircut to be safe, and so it got a lot longer than I intended it to. And I always leave it pretty long just because ADHD, but I let it get extra long because I actually would have gone maybe like a couple weeks earlier, but for the scar on my head. So by the time I finally got the haircut, I was quite shaggy, and the lady who cut my hair was so interesting, because she was like she seemed so incredibly proud of like what she did, and like that was awesome, and she was also like almost like a crystal lady, and when she came in and she like was cutting my hair and stuff like that, and then she diagnosed what would be best for my hair, and I was like, go for it, do whatever you think looks best, and that's this haircut. I think it looks fine. I think it looks good. I think she did a good job. But like she was cutting, as she was cutting it, she's like cutting it, and she's like, oh, you have plenty of hair. You don't need to be like doing this. And apparently my hair had gotten long enough, and the way I just naturally style my hair, apparently it looked like I was trying to do a comb over. And I was like, oh no, that's not what I want. I wasn't trying to cover up anything. It's just the way my hair is, man. But she apparently thought, from the way my hair looked, that A, I was balding, B, I was trying to hide it. Apparently, neither of those are true, but that was the way it looked, and apparently, if anyone else had looked, they might have gotten the same impression. I was a little disappointed at that. That it didn't hurt that she was calling me bald. It hurt that she thought I was trying to do a comb over, because that is something I will never do. I would rather shave my head before I try to do a comb over. Oh my god. So I was like, oh man. I was sending this again because I didn't see it the first time. What's happening? I've got next Nintendo Direct will most likely reveal the next gen. Oh, I didn't even think about that. God, yeah, it's crazy because like it feels like Scarlet because they're finally like actually doing a little bit of a slower release schedule. Scarlet and Violet still feels like brand spanking new, even though it came out in 2022. So almost 3 years ago. So yeah, Gen 10 very possibly could be coming out within like a year or two, and almost undoubtedly will be revealed soon. But yeah, it's crazy to me to think that there's already a Gen 10 coming up, because like Gen 9 I streamed and had been streaming for a while by the time it came out. It's just it's crazy. I feel so old because I think the thing that compounds how old it makes me feel is that I'm streaming now, and like I still consider myself like kind of sort of new to streaming, even though I've been doing it for 5 years now. Like I don't feel like a new streamer or anything like that, but I feel like it's still like something that like it doesn't feel like I started doing it a long time ago, which I probably could consider it. I've been doing this for a long time. 5 years is a long time to be streaming. Or I guess doing YouTube. I haven't been streaming for five years consistently. I've been consistently streaming for like 3 and change. But yeah, so I think part of it is that like I see that game as new because I streamed it. Same with this one, to be honest. This game is coming up on 4 years old, and it does not feel that way because I started streaming this game. Honestly, I think this was like the first fully streamed series that I did, where I was like considering myself mainly a streamer rather than a YouTuber that sometimes streams. That was fast. It's releasing next year, November time, if it doesn't delay. I did not know that was the release schedule. But yeah, it feels weird because I consider Gen 9 new because I was streaming it. But, like, that was, like, 3 years ago. And, like, it's going to be another year or so. So, like, 4 years is a perfectly legitimate time to have between generations. Like, that's completely normal for Pokemon release dates. So, yeah. All that to say, Gen 10, kind of crazy that's probably coming out somewhat soon. Do we try it again? No, I'm gonna go for Eevee. Screw it. Gonna be completely honest, when I showed you guys the bald spot, I'm very surprised you didn't do the SpongeBob thing, like, bald, my eyes! There you go. Delayed, but we got there. Here's a good question. If you were to, for Gen 10, what region do you want it to be based off of? I couldn't see all at all to type that. You blinded me. That's very funny. So I'll keep waiting for someone to say it, and I was genuinely surprised when no one did. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. On the bright side, if I ever do go bald, I could cosplay as the guy from Get to Work. Or the Jackbox guy. Give me my Canada region with the third legendary that everyone can get, being a maple syrup moose. You know what? Honestly, a Canada region would fucking go hard. I love that. I feel like we need one that's like a different region of the U.S. as well. Like, Gen 5 doesn't really feel like all that much like the U.S. to me. Way too few guns. No. Honestly, like, the fact that it's, like, meant to be, like, Northeast U.S., it kind of fits. I would love to see, like, one that's, like, much more, like, based off of, like, New England. I feel like that could be a lot of fun, because I know that it's, like, Gen 5 is supposed to include that, but I feel like it's much more, like, New York. Because, you know, Casalia and stuff like that. Or what's the name of it? Casalia, maybe. I don't remember. I feel like one with like Boston being like the main hub, or a Boston type one being the main hub, and then having like a bunch of like woodland areas in the north and stuff like that, and like beaches and like a lot of like beach areas and stuff could be really fun. Australia region would go pretty. Oh my god, Australia region would be freaking incredible, because they would. I feel like if they ever wanted to have like a generation or a region that had like that just went wild, and also like was like a difficult game, I feel like they should go with Australia region, because like you could just get like Australia has the craziest animals in general, so you could just go for like an Australia region where it's just like all of the Pokemon are like level 100 or something like that. And like they're like nuts, like they're like photorealistic or something like that. Like you could go wild with an Australia region. I don't know that they would do that even if they did an Australia region, but I feel like you could. And then they could have like a New Zealand DLC or something like that. And there it's just like the most gorgeous, like they put all of the graphics power into that specific area, and it's just like, you know, the most gorgeous game you've ever seen. The rest of the game like looks like regular Pokemon, and then that area is just like you know, Breath of the Wild times 10 or whatever. They did US dirty with Gen 5. Not that I hate Gen 5, but it just doesn't represent well. I was gonna say it, but I feel like we will have to wait till Gen 13 for another US region. Honestly, I'd be down for that. Gen 13 being US again, I'm in. Honestly, I would love like a New England one. I feel like what they probably will end up doing is something like maybe like the South or like Texas or something like that. And I think that they could definitely do like a Texas one justice. But yeah, getting back to what Ellie said, Canada one would be awesome. Having like a lot of snowy areas, having it like very like wildlife focused and stuff like that, with like all of the cities like in like kind of clumped together for the most part, and then like a huge wild area in the middle. That could be really cool. Would love to be Australian, just have a kangaroo, a lizard, and a crocodile as the starters. Oh yeah, that could work. Maybe a spider. Oh yeah, a spider instead of crocodile. I don't know. I feel like you'd have to go with the crocodile just for crikey. For Steve Irwin. No stingrays though. All my homies hate stingrays, or that one specific stingray. I know that he wouldn't have wanted that, but I can't help it. I love all animals except for that one. Oh, speaking of animals, I probably should go grab Lola. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna throw another ad break at you. I'll just throw some shorts real quick. But I will be right back. Need to make a ROM hack with that concept. You just go to Australia and everything is super high level. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. I'd play it. All right, be right back. Straight in the ball. Oh my god. You're not worth it. You're not L'Oreal. I'm not letting you borrow my bag, though. Nope, I'm giving it to you. Just don't blow yourself up. Aw, Led. That's so nice. It's just, I just heard myself. Aw, Led. It's like, going. I'm going through a house and I see some paint and I'm like, aw, lead. All right, we are back. Hold on one second. There we go. And Lola's here. Hi. How you doing? Lola, you're on camera. You're on camera. Yeah, hi. Hello. What's up? Am I not petting you enough? Sorry. My bad. My bad. Crazy. Why don't you go get your toy? Go get your toy. Where's your toy? Alright. Lola, my goat. Speaking of Lola and other animals, last night, she was outside, and I was, like, trying to get her to come in, and I was, like, worried, because she wasn't, like, at the stoop of the door like she usually is. And I go to let her inside, and I call her name, and then she doesn't, like, immediately come, and I hear her start barking, and I look over to the left, and I don't know what it was, but there was another animal in the backyard that when she ran over towards me, it ran in the other direction. I couldn't see it because the lights weren't on, and it was dark out, but it looked to be Lola-sized, and I don't know if it was a large raccoon, if it was a very small deer, or if it was a coyote, and Lola had somehow befriended it. But whatever the case was, did not like it, unless it was the deer. The deer would have been cute. But the rest of it, it seemed too small to be a deer, is the problem. So whatever the case was, did not like that it was A, in my backyard, B, with my dog, and C, the size of my dog. So don't know what it was, but now I'm kind of petrified to let her out by herself at night. So yeah, that was an interesting experience last night. The wild area would be in the north, because northern Canada has very few people compared to southern. Yeah. What I figured was you'd have like cities in the bottom left, cities in the bottom right, and then huge wild area in the north and the center. And then maybe one area where Rattata are not allowed. Very specifically, if you have a Rattata on your team while you go in that area, you get arrested. I have an essay incoming because Amanda talking about a crocodile starter made me remember my all-time greatest idea for a grass starter. So brace yourself. Also a coyote as well. Yeah, I really hope it wasn't a coyote, gonna be honest. I have seen a coyote while walking her before, so it's possible, but I'm hoping that it wasn't that. Although she wasn't injured, so if at the very least it wasn't a hungry coyote, or a vicious one. Want them to have an Indian region. Ooh, that would be fun. Grass starter to be a Gharial starter. What's a Gharial starter? With there being multiple starter trios that work together, like frogs with Torchic, Piplup, and Rowlet. Gharial is in a different genre of crocodilians, how alligators and crocodiles are different. Galarial is the third one. We would have a crocodile fire starter being Quacoco, water alligator being for alligator, so grass Gharial, and then since for alligator is bipedal, Skeletor just quadrupedal, I could see Gharial being a mix of the two. Oh, and birds, not frogs. Gotcha. With Piplup, Torchic, and Rowlet. That's cool. I don't know I've never heard of a Galarial before, so, or a Gharial, however you pronounce it. I'm kind of ashamed to say, I went to, when I was in New York City, I went to the Bronx Zoo, and I found an animal that I had never heard of before. And I'm a nearly 30-year-old adult. Like, why am I still learning about animals? I forget what it was called at this point. What was it, like a Nyala or something like that? It was basically like a gazelle, more or less. It was in that like kind of family, but. You gonna run away? You're just gonna drown yourself. That works too. A gharial is like a crocodile, but super long and narrow snout. Oh, okay, cool. You done? Oh, new horde, who dis? At least these guys don't run away. Man, if I could get the shiny of this and be done with this line, I would be so thrilled. Get back here. I bless you with the power of the new Eevee plush I got today. You will find a shiny Eevee tonight. Ooh, I appreciate the luck. Saw a gharial at a zoo and it was like the coolest experience ever. So I love them as animals. Sadly, they're endangered. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's a lot of animals that are unfortunately endangered, and it's just so sad. Let me look up the name of that animal that I saw at the zoo. Was it Nyala animal? I think it was Nyala. Yes, I think it was this. I should probably put Bronx Zoo. Bronx Zoo. Bronx Zoo. Yes, it's called the Nyala, Nyala, and it was like, what the hell is a Nyala? And it's an African gazelle, is the answer, but I'd never heard of them before. They're pretty cool looking. They got like at least the ones that were at that zoo had like stripes on them and stuff like that. They were pretty cool looking. To make an Australian region, and one of the Pokemon in it is a drop bear. All Australians, as well as myself, will rage and crash out. A drop bear? What's a drop bear? Drop bear these nuts. Oh my god, stay in the ball. Ow. Snipe me from downtown, man. Hi, Lola. While you're at it, you should look at the gharial. Oh, sure. That's a good idea. Gharial. Oh, I've seen these before. I didn't know that they were... honestly, I probably would have just said, like, crocodile or alligator. But yeah, they do look pretty unique. They're pretty cool. There's no way that stays in. Really? Really? Stay in the ball. There's no way that stays in. Okay. These guys suck. I hate this line. I never really liked this Pokemon anyway. They're not good shinies. They're just annoying to catch. It's like a deer. I've heard it before, but I've never seen it. Yeah, I'd never heard of it before. And I was, like, very surprised when I was, like, because I went on like a monorail and they were just like saying, and up next are the, or no, they weren't in the on the monorail. I just saw the name and I was like, Nyala, what like, and I was like expecting it to be like, oh, it's like that's like the scientific name for this specific type of this animal that I recognize, and then they were just like, no, it's just a Nyala, and I was like, oh, why don't I know what that is? Why have I never heard of that name before? I feel like I should like I understand if I don't know like the name of like a specific type of like an animal. Like if I were to hear like a roseate spoonbill and be like, okay, I've never heard of that before, but like I know that birds exist and I know that spoonbills are a type of bird. Like I've heard of spoonbills and I've heard of birds. I've heard of this category, the category that they're in. I haven't heard like this specific kind. Like if I heard like that there's something called like the red-breasted chickadee or something like that, I'm like, okay, birds exist, chickadees exist. I know those things. The fact that I didn't know there was a red-breasted kind, I'm okay with that. Like sure, there's plenty of like species that fill specific niches and stuff like that. The fact that I just didn't know like an entire like section of animal is what surprised me. Like that, it felt like I just walked into the zoo and they were like, you've never heard of a rhino before? And I'm like, and I was just sitting there like, why did I never hear of what a rhino was before? Like, which, unfortunately might be something that happens in our future. But yeah, so that's kind of how I felt about that. An Australian animal that was made up by other countries and does not exist. Oh, a drop bear. Okay. I've never heard of it, so I would not have done that. Togekiss does not deserve this hate. Togekiss is, like, I guess, but, like, it's really annoying in this game. Pain in the ass to catch, doesn't have a great shiny. Why am I doing this? Talk to the lady. Can I not talk to it? There we go. Alright. I don't need any of this. That's unfortunate. I suppose the only one that I really need from here is, whatchamacallit, Rotom, so it's not that surprising that I would get one without Rotom, but still. What Pokemon do you want to get a Mega? All the Megas are leaked and saw every one of them with a description, so if you say one that is confirmed, I'll let you know. Okay. With the DLC, there has been 0 leaks. Gotcha. I'm trying to think of Pokemon that I would want to see have a Mega. I just go. I feel like Lucario could have a really good Mega. Trying to think of good Pokemon. I feel like it'd be kind of fun to see a Mega Garganacl. Because like it starts as like the little rock mushroom and then grows into like the big thing. I feel like it'd be interesting to see like one stage further along that line. Be cool, but right now no Gen 9 Pokemon. Yeah, I figured as much. Along the same lines, I feel like Bellybolt might be a good one to see a Mega of. Mega Graploct could be cool. No, Mega Cramorant. Mega Cramorant is one that I really would love to see. It has a Mega Raichu in its mouth. There's one from Gen 7 confirmed only, and one from Gen 8 only once in a, which is weird, and there are 24 leaked Megas right now. Gotcha. God, it would be so funny to have a Mega Cramorant. I love Cramorant. Cramorant is so incredibly funny. Ooh, Mega Alolan Golem. Ivan deserves a Mega. Cramorant is speculated because in the DLC trailer, a Mega Stone, which we don't know what it is, but perfectly matches Cramorant. Oh, okay, cool. So we might get the opportunity. Love to see it. Trying to think what else. It's weird that Electric has a Mega. Like, it's like I would obviously say Electric, but like he has a Mega, and it's just like weird that he got one and so many other Pokemon didn't. I want to see 24 more Megas for Charizard, so that there's one for each letter of the alphabet. I think it deserves it. We haven't given Charizard enough. I feel like Charizard is like kind of slept on. Doesn't get the attention he deserves. A Talonflame Mega. That'd be pretty cool. Golem Mega in general would be sick. Yeah, for sure. Your Rage Bait is working right now. I actually don't need this, which is so exciting. Oh my goodness. I would have like jumped on that, but I got the frickin' female Combi shiny. Very luckily so. Does Eevee have a Mega? I feel like a Mega Eevee could be funny. And I feel like they probably don't have Megas for Eevee right now, because then they would have... It would probably be, like, Eeveelutions, and if they gave it to one, they'd have to give it to all, so, like... That's just too many. Flygon is being speculated as well, for the same reason as Cramorant. Flygon would be a good one. Good if I say a few confirm Mega, unless they get changed last minute. Should doubt it. I'd kind of prefer to keep any leaks out of the stream, just to be safe. I try to go in without consuming pretty much any information about the games, other than like a couple of trailers early on. Glad I asked. Yeah. I appreciate you asking, and in general, like I'm not like super duper worried about it. So if it like slips by accident or something like that, it's not the end of the world. But I'd rather not like actively like seek out the information and have people like actively trying to pass on as much as possible. So. Waka waka, hey, it's time for Africa. Flygon doesn't get it 4 times in a row. Game Freak is actually trolling. I mean, they do be doing a little trolling, so could happen. It's time for Africa. A Pokemon region based on like the Sahara Desert would be interesting. Or what you could do is a Pokemon region based on like maybe like Egypt or like Central America or something like somewhere that has like a lot of like ancient history attached to it, and then you can have like the game, like the plot of the game center around like trying to like uncover mysteries of like history and stuff like that, around like, you know, temples and stuff like that. That could be a lot of fun. And then you could have like a few years later a Legends game where you actually play through that history that you were trying to figure out in the first game. That'd be really dope. Flagon was meant to be one of the megas in XY, but was scrapped last minute. Hopefully they do add it in the DLC or else. We will have to see, I suppose. This is the one we want. You're the one I want. You are the one for honey. W idea? Yeah, that'd be really cool. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. I really would love to have like more like Pokemon lore aspects to it. I love the like figuring out the history of regions and stuff like that aspects. Oh man, really? None of them? None of them were Petalil or Unknown? Damn. Unfortunate. Waka waka eh eh. Oh, I feel like you could probably do the same idea with a China-based region. That I feel like that would be another prime candidate for having that idea. You got that song stuck in my head now? You got it. I can sing other songs to get stuck in your head instead. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy T. The wind blew up her bow, dip down, oh blow, my bully boys blow. Hoo-ah! Sorry, I didn't do it loud enough for the mic to pick up. Did you know about the animal Ai? I'm not sure. Possibly, but it sounds vaguely familiar, but it's not coming to mind like a picture of the animal. So, what is it? There are others. Well, now I'm looking up an Ai. Did I just click enter in a Google search? That's crazy. Oh, it's a little primate guy. Oh my god. Looks like he's haunted by the sins of his father. Oh my god. It's a type of lemur. I see. I gotta go. All right, Franker, thank you so much for joining in and hanging out. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. And I hope to see you around again soon. Funny man, welcome to the stream. Dodo hat? Oh, it's right over here. Hold on. I'll put on the dodo hat. Do you do this? Do you like to see me in this hat because it, like the haha? He's a doofus. He's a dodo, or do you actually just genuinely like the hat? Because like you've asked me to wear this multiple times now. And the thing is, I'm such a people pleaser, and it's so easy for me to do. I just do it. Like I was wearing another hat, and I put this one on top of it, and then streamed for like the next hour and a half with two hats because you said dodo hat in chat. Like, that kind of power is... It's kind of crazy that, like, people have that kind of power over me, and I just kind of let it happen. Are you just naming animals that you'd never heard of before, Amanda, now? A little bit of both? Gotcha. Oh, my goodness. I do actually like the hat. I mean, it's a nice hat. I got it at Nintendo store of New York. Of course it's a good... Oh. See, what I want to do is I want to go for purple. But what I should do is get rid of this fucking asshole and finally find it. So we're gonna go with that. Pangolins I've heard of. Kakapo, I think I've actually heard of that as well. I've not heard of Adex, or Ciola, or Vaquita before, but I have heard of the other two. Pangolin for sure, and Kakapo, I think I've heard of, like, I think I've seen it spelled a different way, but I'm pretty sure I've heard of that animal. Alright. Fossa. Sounds like German for father. Or I guess Dutch. Really? Stay in the ball. Stop moving so much. Why? Why did he go in the tree? How did he climb the tree so fast? Might as well fix these guys while I'm at it. Alright. No Togepi. Do you know what animal Dragalga is based on? No, I don't. I always thought it was based on just, like, dragon lore. When will you stream from the Switch too? I mean, I already have. I stream... I've done the, Mario Kart Worlds stream. The Smash stream that we did was on the Switch too. All of the Ultimate Hardcore Shiny Manectricons in Sword and Shield are on the Switch too. Next time I play Scarlet or Violet, it'll be on Switch too. Because I just recently moved that over. I've had a few games that... Ooh, yes! This was the chance. This is our chance. I think this is 1 in 128 odds. I was looking up the odds in PLA recently. I didn't realize that. Yeah, that was the reason that that we ended up having to scrap the stream, because I was transferring over the game to the Switch 2. Because I was tired of having to download it and then undownload it every time we wanted to play. So now it's on the Switch 2 and just readily accessible because the Switch 2 has more storage. Give me a shiny Eevee. Give me this sweet two-side. It is baffling to me. Well, it's not baffling. It's kind of expected, but like I am still like reeling over the fact that Sword to Side is actually a really good move if you press it more than once. And I didn't ever think to press it more than once. Me, Spams Button McGee, didn't think to press it multiple times in a row. Wait. Did I just hear it? I thought I heard it. I thought I heard a shiny Eevee. Well, if I did, it ran away, so... Oh well. Still not as good as Flatulence Stop. Honestly, I had more success with that one than Flatulence Stop, can be honest. Yeah, I didn't catch any shiny Eevees. I didn't see any shinies either. It might have just been the music kind of sounding similar-ish, but... It's possible I just failed to shiny Eevee. Oh well. Leafy sea dragon is native to us. Australia. I think that is why it's poison dragon. Ah, that's fun. I guess we'll go here. Yeah, let's go here and see if we can't get a bird mite. And maybe an Eevee. Maybe an Eevee outbreak will show up again. Ooh, Bergmite. And that's it. I'm not gonna bother with the berry one. Leafy sea dragons are not venomous or poisonous, so it's probably because they can only be found in Australia. I see, I see. That's fun, though. God, Lola. Hold on. She's got these buttons that she presses to get people to tell us about certain things, because she doesn't bark, basically, ever. That she hasn't really figured out the mom and dad ones. She kind of just uses them as a, hey, pay attention to me one. Yeah, hold on, Lola. I'll be right back. I have to let the dog out again. Yay. Actually, ad time, ad break time. Be right back. we actually are on at the time for an ad break, so I will be right back. Thank you again for watching, and be back after these messages.
This looks like the guy from Monsters Inc. Why are all the enemies in this game from Monsters Inc? Did they just like watch one Pixar movie and go, we can make a game out of this? Like the first one looked like Mike Wazowski. This one looks like the guy who like was I don't know what exactly he's from, but it looks like the guy from one of the guys from Monsters Inc. I would like a Combi. You moron. I hit the tree. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot
All right,
one
I am
girl
back,
and her bird
and
in the dark of night.
okay, I guess you can watch
It
this.
would also be very dangerous. All right, I get it. I'll go do it. Don't worry. What? No. I was saying no one should do it. No, I'm going. It's fine. No, you're not listening to me, Humi. I'm supposed to be telling you that you're who are not supposed to go. Do not go. Try and save Zelda. All right, go into save Zelda. Got it.
All right, there we go. Now I'm back. Oh my goodness. So yeah, Lola likes to use her buttons just to get my attention, for the most part, so that I'll just figure it out from there. We have different buttons for like different situations. Like we have one if her water bowl's like getting low or empty, and then we have one that's like for if she wants to go outside, which is like right near the door to the backyard, and then there's one for like, you know, she wants to go to bed or something like that. Like there's multiple options, but a lot of the times it's I'm very excited, I would like to go outside, I'm going to press the first button that's next to me, and just you're going to figure it out from there. And the problem is I do just genuinely figure it out. don't know why I told that story about that animal. Now I'm stressed about her being outside. I turned on all of the lights in the backyard, so hopefully that kind of keeps it from wanting to wander in, but you would have also thought that maybe the dog would have kept it from wanting to wander in, so who knows. It's also not that late. It's not like completely dark yet. Oh my goodness. Whoop. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for you guys to see the recorded videos. It's been so long since I've done recorded stuff. Honestly, I kind of forgot some of the keyboard shortcuts I had for the software I use. I was like, dang, how do I do this thing? I used to be able to do this so much easier. But yeah, so I'm very excited for it. Just to be clear, these videos are essentially going to be kind of like low editing videos. It's like basically I just used stream overlays or stream I guess overlay is the best word for it. But I have like the face cam in the corner and then the game on the screen, and then I'm just recording it all at once. So and then I'm just gonna like cut out like dead sections for the most part, and then other than that, it's basically just gonna be like very like live-ish gameplay. I'm not like hyper editing it or anything like that. I don't have the time to. So it will be, you know, generally kind of longer-ish videos, and I also for one of the videos, unfortunately, the game audio is a little loud, so the audio for at least one of the games that I played was too loud, and you couldn't hear me as well. So unfortunately, it's not like perfect, but there's one video that I'm very happy. Like, I came up with the idea yesterday, was able to execute it all of yesterday, and I'm very excited to post it because it's genuinely, I think it's a pretty fun idea. If you do a spelling bee with ChatGPT, it has to show you the words for you to know what spell, so it just gives you the answer. That's pretty funny. We're going for Eevee again. But yeah, I'm very excited for those videos, and hopefully they'll be a good time. Hopefully people will enjoy watching them. Okay. Nothing new in there. Beautiful. This hat does actually match very well with the shirt I'm wearing, so I will give it that. Oh boy. What's that rain? Neat. Shiny Eevee, shiny, shiny, shiny Eevee. Please give me a shiny Eevee. I suppose when you think about the like spawn odds for Eevee in these areas, and then the fact that it's a 1 in 512 chance to get a roaming shiny, just like a random wild outbreak shiny, even with like a perfected dex, it makes a lot more sense that I haven't gotten a single shiny Eevee on my my Eevee loops. It still sucks because it's the main way to like, it's the most encounter. I don't even know if it is the most encounters you can get, but it's one of the like it's probably very possibly the majority of the encounters I can get with Eevee in the fastest time. It's either that or like hard waiting for Eevee outbreaks, which don't happen very often. And again, perhaps I should just do that. Because the odds are much better, especially if I'm waiting specifically for like Eevee regular outbreaks rather than Eevee MMO outbreaks. It's 1 in 128 chances. Or odds, rather. Why don't I try doing that for the next, like, for the rest of the stream? I'm just gonna hard focus on Eevee, and I'm gonna wait for the Eevee outbreak specifically, and otherwise just enter, exit immediately. We're gonna just spam them. Unless I see something that I specifically want as an outbreak, I'm gonna just do this. I'm spamming exiting and entering Jubilee or Jubilife. I said Jubilee because it's the Jubilee year for Italy for Catholics, which is based in Italy. Hence, I said Italy. Bam, ba, bam, bam, ba, bam, 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 doop, 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 Nope, no, I'm going to continue. I will probably end the stream regardless of whether my wife gets home before that then or not. I'm probably going to end the stream at around the 2-hour mark just so I can get some dinner and get some more packing and stuff done. I'm going to be trying to get as much work done as possible, so I cannot extend the stream longer if even if I technically have the house to myself for longer. Cam, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. It has. Glad to have you in. Hope you're doing well. Scrambled this sentence ages ago and cannot remember what it is. If you manage to figure it out, it should jog my memory. Want to try? Sure. It's going to be never going to give you up, isn't it? You're going to rickroll me. This sounds like the setup for a rickroll. Moabra. I have all the full Abra line, so I'm not looking for that one, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Oh, like scrambled even the letters. I see. I Sweatmo Y Decken Herg. See, I'm not great at these, which is frustrating. Is the sentence English? Spaces are scrambled and the capital is at the start. Gotcha. So it starts with a Y, that's all we know. It is English. Okay, cool. First was your. Okay. we gotta go for this. Unfortunate. Why? Oh, you are. You're. I see decent in there. Hmm. Oops. I'm focusing way too much on that. I need to focus on the game. Hold on. Yeah, so your blank is blank. So I feel like it's your blank is decent. I feel like decent is one. I'm playing PLA. Nice, nice. Same, obviously, but same. What are you looking for? Or are you not shiny hunting? You. Fine, run away. Come on, shiny, shiny, shiny. Yes! Finally! I don't have to get this more. I can be free! I can be free! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Finally free of this pest! Oh my god! I've never been happier to not have to try and catch a shiny again. Oh my god. Good riddance, Togepi line. Good fucking riddance. Oh god, I hated having to catch that thing. I'm so glad we got that. Watch another one spawn immediately. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Shiny number 2. Let's go! Goodbye. You know what? Today was a win. Today was an unmitigated win. Ugh. Sayonara Togepi encounters. Let's go. Let's go. Those 1 in 1. Actually, it was probably 1 in 256 odds because I don't think I have the line perfected. So 1 in 256 odds. I'll take it. I'll take it any day. And today is that day. Mo Eevee. We're going for it. Yeah, I'll grab it later. It's fine. Oh, okay. Hold on one second. This is bothering me now. So if we're gonna get rid of the your and is, I'm gonna get rid of the letters so that they're not taking up the space. Uh. Your chat chime. Your chime is den neg. Denegat. Denegat. I have no idea. All right. Well, let me very quickly. We're gonna keep going for a little bit. I have no idea. Your time is no, because it's got to be. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters. There's no way that it's a 4-letter word is for one of them. I feel like it's gonna be like 5 and 6. 5, 9, yeah, 11. All right. What if it's might? Okay. Night instead of might. Your might is coned, or your knight is comb has. Wait. Your knight discomb come. I don't think I'm gonna get it. It did give me something to think about though, so that's cool. All right, go for another 5 minutes, and then I gotta hop off. But we will be going on a raid, and there'll probably be some really fun people that I don't usually get to raid because I'm usually not streaming this early. Be a great time. Nothing doing there. It's really bothering me. I want to know the answer. Okay. I gotta say, it's much quicker to be able to go back and forth without having to do the Eevee loops. I'm not seeing any Eevees, unfortunately, but it does mean that it's a quicker turnover. I don't know which one. I feel like from a viewing perspective, it probably makes more sense to do the Eevee loops, but from a shiny hunting perspective, I'm not convinced either way yet. Right. All right. I'm very excited to be able to send to walk you through like the trip when I get back though, because it's gonna be fun to like show the pictures and stuff, or as many pictures as I can. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to I'm not gonna show pictures of like me and my wife or anything like that. I might show pictures of just me, but no pictures of the wife. She is quite understandably not interested in putting more pictures of herself on the internet for anyone to look at. So but yeah, it'll be a great time, and I can't wait to share it with all you when I get back. And it'll be great because we have people who are going to be staying in our house for us, so that they can take care of Lola at least for part of it. Make sure the house, doesn't fall apart while we're gone or anything like that. Alright, oops. This way. Alright, I'm gonna say we do 5 more attempts, and then if we don't get anything, we'll go for the next, like, MMO that we see that is gonna be useful to us. And then we call it a night. So that was 1. Oh, coming, I see. Okay, that was 4, I think. Yeah, I can't think of any word that uses those letters. Alright. Last one, and then we go for our first, the first interesting thing we find. I'm gonna... Alright, next interesting thing we find we're going for. I don't want to do any of these MMOs. Alright. Let's see now. I guess we go with this. Because now that we have Togepi, the coastlands are basically useless. I'm pretty sure we have all of our fishing encounters. Minus, like, Barboach, which shows up here, actually. Funny enough. Oh, unknown. We have a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. And I guess we go Tangela as well. Get our money's worth. Actually, pay back our currency in this case. Get more wild berries. Plus, Tangela's shiny is good. I would be okay getting a duplicate of it. Oh my god, stop running around. Oh my god. That was much tougher than it should have been. Alright, and unknown. Come on. God, this is gonna be one of the ones that takes forever. We're gonna have to do like permutations for this one. It's gonna be bad. New horde. Ooh. Ow. Really? Stop moving. You. And we're done. Alright, so with that, we end off the stream with 2 shinies. One was a Shinx, which was kind of boring, but we got the Togepi line finished, which is very, very exciting, especially for me, because I hate that line trying to catch it. So, very excited I don't have to do that anymore. I hope you enjoyed this stream. If you did and you've not yet liked the stream and subscribed to the channel, consider doing so you can catch more of these streams in the future. Regardless, though, I really appreciate you coming in tonight. We are going to go find ourselves a raid target, so don't go anywhere just yet. But like I said, I will not be streaming for the next week or so. I will be on vacation. So, unfortunately, no streams until at least the middle of next week. So I will have some videos going up to tide you over. Ooh, we can go raid Lumion playing Halo. Let's do it. She was mentioning that she's been doing this. I'm very excited. We're gonna go pass on the love with a hashtag #ElectriCrew. But yeah, I hope that you will enjoy those videos. I hope that I will be able to see you when I get back soon. And I can't wait to tell you all about the trip once I'm gone, or once I'm back. So, I hope to see you over in Lumion's chat with a hashtag #ElectriCrew. And until I get back from my trip, I will see you around.